Back to the Neil Haley Show. I'm excited first to welcome my co-host, Paul Hollis, author of the Hollow Man series and owner of Hollow Man Publishing in American made VA. Paul, how are you?
Good, and I'm excited to always excited to welcome Mina Valentine to our show, and she's a new author, but her first book is gonna come out very shortly, and she's gonna tell us all about that. So welcome, Mina.
Thank you. Glad to be
And,
here.
and it's soon gonna be available for pre-orders. So everyone
Yeah.
needs to learn. You're excited. Your website's about to be launched, but tell us the title of the book and some of the premise of it.
Okay. The title is The Marquis Seeks His Muse. And obviously it's about a marquis. And he's kind of a stoic fellow. He has mistresses, but he's never been really serious about anyone. And he sees this woman at the Drury Theater, and she's walking down the aisle, and he has a glimpse of her for about 30 to 60 seconds, and he has to find her, which is a little difficult because nobody knows who she is. So it's an adventure for him to find her, and then the subsequent things that happen as a result of his finding her. So it's kind of, it has a little intrigue to it, but it's certainly a romance novel. It's very much so.
So the
It.
marquee finally settling down. If we're not giving it
Yeah.
away,
Oh
he
yeah, she throws him upside down, man. I love these two characters. I just love them. Um, Martin is his name, and Muriel is her name, and she's a little tiny thing, very smart, but says some of the weirdest things just out of the blue. It kind of throws everybody. She's very ethereal. She's cute. I like her.
but the marquee was surprised by meeting someone like that. He wasn't
Oh,
expecting that.
he had no idea what she was going to be like, but the fact that she was the way she was just endeared her more to him because of her unique personality, very unique. And she's so beautiful that, and she doesn't know it. And so when she starts talking to men, particularly, they just stare at her, kind of dumbfounded that she's so pretty. And then she says the oddest things.
Wow. It's something that once you find that person, and that's the goal of a romance novel, right? That
Absolutely.
everyone's going to find Mr. Right. Or
Yeah.
some people that are reading it are going to find their Mrs. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But you never know in that process of the romance. What do you think is the biggest challenge for this character, the Marquis, to finally get his act together in certain ways? Because it seems like he's a player.
Yeah, he's been a player. And I think um, there has to be some kind of catalyst that makes someone look at themselves and go, in order for me to have this, there's something within me that's going to have to change. Um, because he's never been devoted to anyone. You he wasn't devoted to his father. His father was abusive. He loved his mother, but she's dead. So, and he didn't have any siblings. He was pretty stoic. He had male friends, very close, four of them, but he didn't ingratiate himself to anyone. He was, I'm a marquis.
So where is the setting of your book?
It's it's in London. It's in the 1784, 1794, around in there. They're just beginning to have running water in some of the bigger estates. I think there's a street, the west side of London was a fairly new section of London where all the rich people moved. And they were the first to get running water and gas lighting. So it was just beginning. Pretty
Sound like,
cool.
yeah, it definitely sounds cool and
Yeah.
very, very interesting. We don't want to give away. That's the
No.
thing. That's why we're in this phase we talked about, but there are other characters in the book.
Oh, yes.
Well,
It's
definitely
very
the
colorful.
three other of the Four Horsemen are there. You're just not getting that. You just get a taste of them in this one, right?
Right. And so the second book is already finished, and that's about Frederick, and he's the second of the Four Horsemen, and he falls. And then there's John. He's the third. I haven't started on the fourth one yet, but it's coming.
All right. Wow, really interesting stuff. And your website soon to be up. We'll be announcing that next week live.
Yeah, I'm excited
Uh,
about it.
and
Looks
that's
really
exciting to
good.
take emails and to be able to have those conversations. And your audience keeps growing on all the different social media platforms and lots of romance fans. And
Yeah,
cannot wait to see what they have to say. And the best place right now is just to look up Mina Valentine everywhere and
right.
be ready. Mina Valentine, author on Facebook, all the different social platforms. And we'll be soon talking about a website to send people to. Appreciate
Yeah,
it. And May 1st is your book launch. Okay.
yeah, yes.
Pre-orders are available ASAP. I think by Monday, you should know if their pre-orders are available. Thanks
Okay,
again.
great. That's wonderful. I
All
hope
right.
everybody will go look.
All right. You're listening and watching the Neil Haley Show, and we'll be back in just a moment.